Okay, so I've already got my face done other than like blush and highlight. I'll do those after we get the eye makeup done. I don't usually do a lot of like matte eyeshadow looks. I usually like shimmer. I feel like it kind of brightens me up and whatnot, but I kind of wanted to step out of my comfort zone just a little bit and do a mainly matte look. And I'd been talking to a friend and she wanted to kind of see me actually do my eyeliner. Normally I do that off camera because usually I'm not very graceful with it, but I decided that I'll go ahead and I will show it this time to kind of give you guys an idea of how I do my liner. Like I said, I'm not very graceful with a wing liner, but I've kind of found a way to make it work for me. So yeah, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to prime my eyes with the Painterly Paint Pot. And just put that all over lid, from lid to brow bone. Okay, so first and foremost, as always, I will take my Makeup Geek Vanilla Bean eyeshadow, and I'm just going to run this all over my lid just to kind of set that paint pot and kind of help the rest of the eyeshadows blend easily. This step is obviously optional, it's just it seems to work for me. The next color that I'm going to take is, I do believe this is Peach Smoothie. Nope, this is Peaches and Cream. It's that color right there. And we're just going to run that in our crease. I usually always use this one to start with, and I've said that before in my videos. It's a nice transition color for fair up to even medium skin tones. Like it just, especially fair. Now that it's fall, I'm losing my tan, so this works even more so than when I'm tan. Just blend that out really good. I'm going to go in with my Morphe palette, the 35T, and I'm actually going to go in with this first color right here. It's not very bright, and it's not going to really do a lot. Where is my brush? There it is. But it's going to kind of help tie in the rest of the look that I'm wanting to do. So I'm going to take this on a Morphe MB25, and I'm really going to focus this in the actual crease, mainly on the outer, probably third. I am chewing gum. I don't normally do that. My mouth is like super dry, and like I've chugged like water all the whole morning, and it's not doing anything. So I've chosen to attempt to do gum and see if it helps. This color right down here. It's a very pretty burgundy color, and we're just going to put this on a flat shader brush. Don't be intimidated. Of course I'm going to be intimidated, but I'm intimidated by mattes. Matte looks. Like they look so pretty on other people, but I feel like I can't pull it off. But since I've got this palette, I've really just wanted to do a matte look, so I'm being bold. And then we'll go back back in with that Morphe MB25 with that second color that we use. It's kind of like it's like a neutral pinky nude. It's kind of a unique color. I mean, kind of like a dusty mauve. And just blend that back out, just to make sure we don't have any harsh lines between the lid color and our crease. I'm going to kind of try to keep this as neutral as possible. I don't want it to be like a super duper smoky eye. Like, obviously it's more on the smoky side because it's just a dark color. But I'm going to go in with, let's see here. I think I may just go in with this dark, deep purple right here. And then we'll put this in our outer V and crease. Let's see. I need a combination of brushes. This is a Coastal Scents. This is the BRC N08. It's just like a round fluffy brush. I obviously can't talk today. And we're just going to focus that on the outer V. Bring it a little bit up into the crease, not much. Go in with this Sephora Airbrush Shadow Brush. Looks like that. I'm just going to blend that out just a little bit more, kind of diffuse it. And I'm actually going to go in between that original lid color and then that purple color, just to kind of blend it out a little bit so it's not too harsh. You can take that original Morphe MB25, wipe it off really good just so you don't have a lot of product on there, and just blend that out into the crease. It's turning in to be a little more smoky than I originally wanted, but I'm liking it. So next I'm going to go in with, I'll do this one first. I'm going to go in with the Makeup Geek Outer V brush. And I think she's reformulated this to make it a little bit different, but this is an older version of it. And I'm going to go in with the lid color that we used, that burgundy. I'm going to run this under my lash line. And we're only going to go about halfway in. We don't want it to be too smoky, but try to balance it out a little bit. And then with the Morphe M508, and this is just like a little smudger brush, we're going to go in with that purple color that we put in the outer V, just right along the lash line. I love this little smudger brush just for that, because it kind of gives you that liner effect without being too crazy. Go back in with that cranberry color that we used on our lid, just to deepen this up a little bit. It's already smoky, so we might as well finish it out. Let's go ahead and do our brow highlight. I'm going to take the BH Cosmetics Wild Child palette, and I am going to take the white shade right here. This is a crown brush, it's a dual-ended. I'm going to take the shader brush part and put this on my brow bone. I pretty much use this in every tutorial. It's either this or the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Highlighter #1. I just like I like how it looks. And then I turn it around and I use the pencil brush side, and we're gonna pop that right in the corners just to brighten it up a little bit. I'm actually gonna brighten this up just a little bit more with a nude liner, but that'll come in a minute. Okay, that's good. Okay, for liner today, I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna be sad when this actually runs out. This is the Starlux Obsidian eyeliner. I got this in a Ipsy bag, and I love this. It's like, it's so nice. It's super black, it's creamy, and it stays. Like, I don't have any problems with it like melting off or whatever. I really like it. This is probably one of the best things that I've got out of one of my Ipsy bags, honestly. So I'm just going to run that up on my upper waterline. And forgive me because this is going to look really crazy, but I promised that I would kind of go through and show you guys what I do. So we're going to do this. So I pull up and then I run this along my lash line. I wish that I was as cool. See what I mean? I go all like crazy. I wish I was as cool and I could just like run it up there, but it tickles so bad that I can't do it. So I just run this along the lash line on my waterline, tight line as most people call it. And that just kind of helps originally deepen your waterline or your lash line. And then I usually will go in, actually I'm going to go ahead and go in with that one anyways. I'm going to use the Obsidian again. And I'm going to take, this is a Coastal Scents, but I actually have a new one. It's a Morphe. It's just a angled liner brush. And I just put the product, I hope you can see this. I just put the product on the brush, okay? Not a whole bunch, it doesn't take, you know, a lot. And this isn't going to work for everybody, but it seems to really work for me. So I'm going to go ahead and, I'm trying to keep this out of your guys' way best I can. Oh, hello. Here, let's flip this back around. Not too bad anyway. Okay. So I just kind of, you essentially want to try to make a wing, and I'm not great at it, but I usually will hold just the corner of my eye up, and I hope you guys can see this. I'm looking at a monitor, so I'm hoping that you guys, yeah. And then I just run it along my lash line. And you don't have to be super precise with it at first, and honestly you could use the actual brush or the actual pencil and run it, you know, sloppily against your lash line, and then you can smooth it out with the brush. You can really do it either way. I like doing it this way because it kind of diffuses it out and you don't have such a harsh line. Plus, it's just, I feel like it looks a little more seamless. Like it's not as, it looks more natural. Does that make sense? Like it looks more like it's just melted into your actual lash line. So we just pull that up just a little, and then we run it along the lash line. That's a pretty good start. You can always intensify it. You can always actually go back in with an actual like black eyeshadow, dark purple eyeshadow, however, whatever look you're going for. And you can go over with that same angled brush and go over that line and like smooth it out. And it kind of like really smokes it out a little bit more. But I don't really want to go super smoky, so that's why I'm not going to do it this time. But because I don't want it to be a super smoky eye, I have... this is the Tarte Emphasize Inner Rim Brightener. It's just a nude liner. They also have one at the drugstore. It's Rimmel Scandalize in nude. It does the exact same thing and it works just as good, but this is the one that I grabbed just because I had it. And mine's gotten kind of dirty, but that's alright. We're going to use that. So actually, I'm going to use my mascara first, just to get that initial thing down. Okay, so I went ahead and I put on my mascara, which was, I think it cut off, but this is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. This is the original. I put it on the upper and lower lash lines. Now, to make this not as smoky, make your eyes a little bit brighter, especially like if you have smaller eyes. A smoky eye can kind of make them a little smaller. So I found that this kind of helps me and others. Again, I'm looking at my monitor, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep this out of your guys' way. I said that I was going to use the Tarte Emphasize Nude Eyeliner. This is just the one that I have on hand. But like I said, there is one by Rimmel. I do believe that NYX has one as well, and those are both drugstore, so you don't have to go and spend. I think this is like, it's expensive. It's like 20 something. Don't do it. If you have dark eyeliner from your upper lash line or upper waterline, just take like a Q-tip very lightly and run it through your waterline. And then you're going to lightly pull down, and you're just going to run this very lightly on your waterline. Be careful not to get it on your mascara, but if you do, you can just touch it up with the mascara so it doesn't look all crazy. And do you see how that like really, it opens up your eyes and it doesn't make you look like all squinty. It like really brightens up the look. You can still get a smoky eye and still have that effect, but if you feel like a smoky eye kind of like makes your eyes look smaller and you struggle but you want to wear it, then try the inner rim, or they basically call this the inner rim brightener. It's just a nude eyeliner. A lot of people used to use white. I think white is a little too stark. I like the nude a little bit better, but there's tons of different options when it comes to like nude liners. MAC has different ones that go for different skin tones. You've got the Tarte Emphasize, Rimmel has one. Like I said, I think NYX has one. You can pretty much find them anywhere now. And this one's really nice, and so is the Rimmel. It's a pencil form, but it's a gel, like a gel creamy liner. So it goes on really easily. It doesn't tug at your skin because that's a really delicate area. So you could leave it like this. I'm actually going to go in very, again, I'm trying to keep this out of your guys' way. This is the Jessie's Girl Liquid Eyeliner in black. I'm just going to go along my lash line very gently and then make a wing. If you ever have a problem making a wing, you can always grab like a piece of paper or Scotch tape and just line it up with your lower lash line and then go about your day. And like I said, I'm not good with liquid eyeliner like at all, but I'm slowly getting better. I don't like a big wing or anything, but it's nice to have just in case. So, I'm gonna have to put this in front of you guys, I'm sorry. Hopefully you can still see. Basically what I'm doing is I'm literally following the pencil liner that we used earlier as a guide so that I don't get the line too thick, but it kind of flicks it out just a little bit better, and you can kind of get like the wing. So you got that. If you want to put false lashes on, you're more than welcome to. I'm not going to today. So let's go and finish the face. The blush that I'm going to use today, and I actually think I'm going to switch. I was going to use Exposed, but I think I'm actually going to take the Milani Baked Blush in Luminesso. It's just like a really pretty peach color. And take this on my little BH Cosmetics. This is just like a big fluffy brush. And lightly put that on. And then for highlight, I can't go anything different. This is the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Highlighter in 01. Mine's a little dirty, but it's just a really nice champagne color. Neutral. I feel like anybody could wear this, honestly. And we're just going to put that. Ooh, look at that highlight. I think that's why I like this highlighter the best. Like it packs a punch, but it looks natural. Does that make sense? Like I mean, you can obviously tell that I got a highlighter on, but it's not so crazy that it's like, it's not chunky, it's very loose, like it's very finely milled. I love this. Okay. And then put a little bit on your finger, and you can put it on the tip of your nose. Down, down the bridge, Cupid's bow. There. And then for lips, I was going to kind of do a bright lip, but then I kind of changed my mind. So this is the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Laguna Beach. And it's more of a kind of a mauve, nudie mauve. Does that And there you have it, guys. This is the final look. Like I said, it's a smoky eye, but it's not too smoky because you've got the inner rim brightener in there, and then pair it with like a nudish pink lip and you're good to go. I hope you guys enjoy. Let me know if you guys like seeing the more in-depth look, like when I do like the liner and stuff, and I will continue to do that. I apologize that I haven't done it very much at all, if at all. I don't know that I've actually ever showed it. It's not because I didn't want to, it's more because I think that I look like a retard when I'm doing my liner, and I don't know, I guess I just didn't figure you guys would want to see that kind of thing. But if you guys do, then just let me know down in the comments below or on my Instagram, and I will continue to do it. I'll be a little more thorough when it comes to my tutorials. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you recreate this, please tag me on Instagram, Beauty by Jolene, and I would love to see them. And until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.